Separation Sunday. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 13. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Atlanta Falcons. And here is the running back. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Falcons just will not lose. The perfect season is still alive. They get another win. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is the running back. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Bears wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers taking on the Cleveland Browns. And here is the running back. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get it. The 49ers continue their winning ways. They move to 9-4 with the victory here. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
With that.
Something takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheat for me today. Something takes a part of me. Feeling like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt disease? Nothing in my life is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part.
sideline, a look at the head coach of the Falcons. This guy's under play after a truly dominating victory a week ago in all phases of the game. On the other sideline, it is the head coach of the... Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's able to push through the tackles to pick up 6. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First down, Atlanta. They'll run. He'll turn to the left side now. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. 4-yard gain on the play. First down, Falcons. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. Oh, the defenders look silly out there. On his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Point try, 4th down. The kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Saints nothing. The kickoff team is out in the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to this year with another win. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Come on.
Travel start on the ground. Into space. He's inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays. Can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
The extra point is up and good. Now Falcons will send their first quarter lead.
80 yards,
It's
11
now
seconds.
14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. Right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. He was with that. Oh, and give me a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Saints first down. 48-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now here's a keeper on the shoulder. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough for move change. First down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now, from the gun. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And good work defensively to slow him up before he can get free. He's ushered out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. We are through one. 14-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter two begins. They've got it second down and 11. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind. And while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
On third down, he'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with him at the 27-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Second and inches.
It's second and inches.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are they going to do on fourth down?
It's now fourth down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they have a fourth down decision.
And they continue to turn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these fourth and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate first downs on fourth down.
Oh, no chance there. Looking for a heavy rush. He goes down. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Back to throw. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Big play coming up. Third and goal.
It's third and goal.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This from 30 yards out. His kick is perfect. And the Saints get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He has played ball. entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes.
Get it, go!
It's first down, and they'll run. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drop, and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 47-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played the first couple of possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Falcons first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on fourth and long. Back to the air one more time. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot.
Let's go now.
I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a first down. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
10 yards to go.
Forced out wide. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's as the rest of this game plays on.
Win the rep, let's go, right here.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 14 is here, the final 5 weeks of the regular season. Teams jockeying for position. Let's get after it. Our look around the NFL starts now. At MetLife Stadium, the Jets at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And here's the Jets wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Jets really put a hurting on him. They win this one by 5 touchdowns. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Cleveland Browns. And this is the Browns wideout. He'll take this in for the touchdown. He's found the end zone twice in the first 2 quarters. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Browns with a 10-point advantage. 24-14 the score at the break. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is the Lions running back. He covers a lot of ground here. 23 yards, touchdown. This one's gone to the half, all even at 10 apiece. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Up the middle they go. And he broke through the initial contact. Lines up, getting about 3. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Lining off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick it up 3.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup at 5. But it will keep the drive going. First down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Falcons first down.
Let's go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Now a run on first down. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's got another one. Touchdown Falcons. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Ready. They'll try the right side this time. Has some room inside the 30. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Falcons. And even 30 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick,
and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Atlanta. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
It's a win for the visiting Falcons. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so
Who's ready for some December football? Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 14. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start down in the Bayou. The Saints at home to take on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the Falcons quarterback, a 14-yard touchdown pass. The Falcons come away with a convincing 28-10 win. From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is the running back. He's going to show some burst, and he has a score, 24 yards on the touchdown. The Giants win this one by 11. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders hosting the New England Patriots. And this is the Raiders wideout. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Raiders get an important win here in the race to get one of those final wild cards in the AFC. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girl better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the ATL. Once the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, where the sound of that train horn can still be heard inside the magnificent Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys took full advantage, he said, of the late season bye. They are rested, ready for the stretch run to close out the regular season. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys, champions of their division, know they'll be hoping. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
Touchdown, Falcons! A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Falcons go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time. On play action, now McCarthy. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Gain of 26 yards. First down, Vikings.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. So now make that a second sack for them on this drive.
And Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complementary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up, and that they did, getting 2 sacks on this first drive.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth.
And I believe that gain on third and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
Going for it, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So first and 10 after a big mistake on fourth down with a penalty. McCarthy off the play fake. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This second and 4. Looking to throw McCarthy. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on third and fourth downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Here's McCarthy. His throw caught right around the 6. Third down and 1. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him, because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well in the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
49-yard line.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 40-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Oh, a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Shifts by him. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Vikings' 15-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice... Give it right back to him and let him cap things off.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. To the air with McCarthy. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
First down, Minnesota.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 23-yard line.
On second down, they'll run it here. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Pick up on the play. And the Vikings first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
14-yard line.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. McCarthy operating from the gun. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
5 yards to go.
3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. McCarthy going to throw again. This will be caught at about the 6. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25. Yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
$14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on second and less than a yard.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Vikings.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the others, and that's caught inside the 35. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way, like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
He'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Second and 6. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop the throw. Well, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Try fourth coming. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. 5 plays there on that drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 catches for him now, and his last one, a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Here's a give up the middle. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And his throw here is incomplete.
That's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, McCarthy. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Oh, able to avoid him. It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return. And it will be Falcon football. The Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. This might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback, you got to make that throw, right? That's got to be completed.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll set up to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Dancing away at the 30. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. And getting this just shy of midfield, they spotted at the 49. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw here. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. It makes it hard to defend.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
20-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And this is caught at the 8. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Now 1st and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he returns this to the 22. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 7. A minute 53 remaining. Well, their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. Over the middle, is going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
The 30-yard line.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Well, the defense circling now, 4th down and 7. Going for it, here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. They had to go through it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. The home team's offense and their quarterbacks once more. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. Now it looks like he'll throw here. On the RPO, we'll keep it. That is intercepted. Take possession here at their own 16-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Down the left sideline. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 20. That's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you can see what they were trying to do, just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties, you're not going to hold corners with any looks, because they know what the situation ends up throwing the interception.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel. And then he faked it with a jump. Now he's got some room. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Falcons, They move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they've plummeted now to 3-11. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank all.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way.
The temperatures are dropping, but the intrigue is heating up. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 15. We start with a good matchup in the NFC, and it's the Falcons quarterback, and this is a touchdown. The Falcons hang on. They win it 28-21. From there, we check out another big late-season game, playoff implications here. And this is the running back for the home team. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. The Bears win their second straight as they get the victory here. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Raiders. And this is the Philly tight end. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. The Raiders get their 9th win of the season as they get the victory here. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. We start with a good matchup in the NFC. And it's the Falcons quarterback. Well done here, it's a touchdown. The Falcons just keep on winning. They pick up their 14th victory on the year. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And here is the running back. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Bears get to win number 12 as they're thinking playoffs and potentially home field. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Raiders. And this is the Philly tight end. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get it. And when it's all said and done, that's an 80-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Raiders accomplish what they set out to do as they come away with the road victory. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that eggnog that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. Why